Kobe Bryant had played for the Charlotte Hornets. In the summer of 1996, the Charlotte Hornets selected a skinny 17-year-old high school phenom named Kobe Bryant out of Lower Merion High School in Philadelphia with the 13th overall pick in the NBA draft. Within minutes, however, they agreed to trade him to the Los Angeles Lakers for veteran center Vlade Divac, a move that would alter the course of NBA history. The trade had been agreed upon before the draft. Vlade Divac was headed to the Charlotte Hornets, whether Kobe Bryant was available with the 13th pick or not, but the big man was only in the teal and purple for 2 seasons. And when you see pictures of Kobe in that Hornets hat, it's easy to wonder what might have been. But what if the Hornets had kept Bryant and he played in Charlotte? How different would the basketball world, Kobe's career, and the league's balance of power look today? For starters, 12 teams had to pass on him. That's where West and Tellem came in. Together, they began orchestrating a series of skipped workouts and floating rumors in an all-out effort to deter any suitors. There was also something else working in their favor. Back then, Kevin Garnett had only broken the seal of high school players, going straight to the NBA 1 year earlier. And there was still plenty of skepticism about an 18-year-old making that jump. Bryant was a risk. Guys like eventual top pick Allen Iverson, Marcus Camby, and Ray Allen were seen as much safer, if not altogether better picks than Kobe. To imagine this alternate reality, one must first consider the environment Kobe would have entered. The mid-90s Hornets were a solid but unspectacular team. Charlotte would have had one of the best and most determined wings in the history of basketball. The Lakers would have been without him. The Hornets, in contrast, were a smaller market team, but with players like Glenn Rice, Del Curry, and Muggsy Bogues, they had talent, but lacked the organizational stability and championship pedigree of the Lakers. Los Angeles offered Kobe not just a bigger market, but the presence of Shaquille O'Neal, arguably the most dominant center in the game, and a franchise accustomed to nurturing superstardom. And though they'd landed Shaq that offseason, there's no telling how long it would have taken him to win his first title without a second option as good as Bryant. As it happened, Shaq and Kobe won a three-peat from 2000 through 2002 and made another finals together in 2004. After O'Neal's departure, Kobe won 2 more titles with the team that acquired him from the Hornets. Had Kobe remained in Charlotte, his development may have taken a different trajectory. The Lakers afforded him the luxury of growing behind veterans, easing him into the spotlight before unleashing him as a starter. In Charlotte, expectations might have been less patient. Without the mentorship of players like Phil Jackson, Derek Fisher, and later Shaq, it's possible that Kobe's trademark confidence would have come across as arrogance, potentially clashing with coaches or teammates in a smaller market, unaccustomed to handling a future icon. That said, Kobe's work ethic and competitive fire were unparalleled. It's hard to imagine any setting fully suppressing his eventual greatness. Over time, he likely would have grown into an elite scorer and defender regardless of the market. The question is whether Charlotte could have built a contender around him. Historically, the franchise has struggled with roster management and free agent appeal. Convincing top-tier talent to come to a small market like Charlotte would have been a significant challenge. Without a superstar running mate like Shaq or Pau Gasol, Kobe might have posted brilliant individual numbers without the championships to show for it. Perhaps a career trajectory, closer to Tracy McGrady or Allen Iverson. From a cultural standpoint, Kobe's impact would have been far more muted. The glitz of Los Angeles played a huge role in catapulting him to global stardom. His partnership with Nike, his involvement with Hollywood, and his post-basketball career as an Oscar-winning storyteller all stem from his time in LA. It's difficult to imagine him achieving that level of global iconography from Charlotte, even with his transcendent talent. Moreover, the ripple effects across the league would have been enormous. Without Kobe, the Lakers likely would not have won 3 straight titles, from 2000 to 2002, or back-to-back championships in 2009 and 2010. Shaquille O'Neal's prime years in Los Angeles may have been wasted, or he might have eventually demanded a trade. The Hornets might have evolved into a perennial playoff team, or, if mismanaged, lost Kobe in free agency or via trade after his rookie contract, triggering another round of what-ifs. It's well known that Kobe and his agent didn't want him playing in Charlotte. Even if the Hornets had kept him, there's a high chance he would demand a trade early in his career. Given his ambition and mindset, he might have engineered a move to a big market team, like the Knicks, Bulls, or eventually the Lakers anyway. In the end, while Kobe Bryant's greatness was perhaps inevitable, the full realization of his legacy, 5 championships, 18 All-Star selections, 2 Olympic gold medals, and a posthumous cultural mythology, was made possible by his journey through Los Angeles. With LA, Bryant was a staple of the finals for most of a decade. The history of that series looks much different if he'd stayed with Charlotte. Had he remained with the Charlotte Hornets, we might still remember him as a Hall of Famer, but not as the legend who came to define the modern NBA. The Hornets missed out on more than just players. They passed on an icon. Retirement, 2016. After 20 seasons, 6 Hornets, 14 Knicks. Nicknamed the Black Mamba. Achievements, 2 times NBA champion, 2006, 2010. 2 times NBA Finals, MVP, 2006, 2010. 2 times NBA Most Valuable Player,
and we've
MVP,
enjoyed bringing you
2006,
every minute of the action here on
2008,
2K
18
Sports.
times NBA,
We'll see you
All-Star
next
4
season.
times NBA, All-Star Game MVP, 11 times All-NBA First Team, 9 times NBA, All-Defensive First Team, 2 times NBA Scoring Champion, 2006, 2007, 33,643 career points, 4th all-time as of 2025. Career high 81 points versus Toronto Raptors, January 22, 2006, 2nd highest in NBA history. International career gold medals with Team USA, 2008, Beijing Olympics, 2012, London Olympics, post-retirement and legacy. Won an Academy Award Oscar in 2018 for Best Animated Short Film. Dear Basketball became a mentor to young athletes, author, and storyteller. Number 8 jerseys retired by the Hornets and Knicks. The only player with 2 numbers retired style of play. And mentality renowned for his Mamba mentality, a philosophy of relentless pursuit of greatness. Known for clutch performances, mid-range mastery, footwork, excellence, defensive tenacity, obsessive dedication to improvement.